Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, please give me a thumbie. Thank you so much. So you will be seeing this on Monday, and here at Manfa's Makes on a Monday we do Magazine Mondays. Now, I am showcasing a UK magazine publication. There is a whole playlist on my channel of the issues that I have looked through with you up until now. I will link that playlist down below should you be so interested and inclined. These are older issues. They are not the ones that are currently out on the shelves at the moment because it is still in publication. These are older issues that I have had in my stash for quite some time, but I thought it might be nice to still look through them all with you, to give you some inspiration and to showcase what was in vogue back then. I think we are currently in 2019, and today I will be featuring issue 81. I have been reliably informed that you can get older issues online as an e-version, and because it is still in publication, you can still take out a current subscription with them. And yes, you guys across the pond can get a subscription too. Just be warned, because it is a UK publication, all of the patterns inside, all of the patterns inside will be written in UK terminology, which means if you are used to the US terms, you are going to have to translate the patterns. But that is not hard, guys, because there is always a conversion chart at the back of every issue for you to be able to do that. And if you didn't know, although I'm in the UK, I prefer US terms too. I have not yet made anything from these magazines, but it is always handy to have a stash of patterns just waiting for you to pick up and make something out of one day, which is why I didn't get rid of them when I finished my subscription. Because one day, guys, I will be making something out of these magazines and I will feature them here. But right now we are just going through all of the magazines that I have. So with all that to say, shall we jump in and look at this week's issue? So remember, this is back in 2019. You can't get it and all the patterns are in UK terms. So issue 81 of Simply Crochet. In this issue there are 40 patterns. There is Mother's Day cards and party pug included. Kitchen, colourful crochet makes to whip up tonight. There is this sweet cardigan with lace detail featured on the front. Chill out, hook yourself toasty with stylish accessories. 40 patterns for spring, loving the avocado. Easy colour work, circles throw, cute cushion, bobble jumper and more. And a jumper is what we guys here in England call a sweater. So let's have a look and see what's inside. Now we do get a double page spread which features some of the patterns inside. So there is the cardigan from the front. Cute. Here are some of the kitchen items, including the yummy scrummy amigurumi cupcakes up there. There is an apron, oven gloves, teapot cozy, I had a mind blank then, sorry guys, and some hot pads there. In every issue they go hook to hook, where two designers are given the same yarn and asked to design a pattern with that yarn, and you do get the patterns for both. And I always ask you guys which you prefer, so we'll look at that in more detail further in. There is this wonderful notebook cover here. There is a party pug. How cute. They are also featuring this hat here, rainbow shoelaces, which are pretty funky. Love the bobble jumper there with a star on the front. Then we have some pebble bunting. We also have what looks like a throw, an avocado cushion, and this scarf or cowl here. We will look at it in more detail in just a second. Now this magazine has lots of adverts throughout. I never really show them because they are not relevant to now. Okay, so to begin with, they give you small little articles of things that were of importance back when this issue was created. I don't spend a lot of time on these guys because they may not be relevant to today, as they sometimes feature events and things that are going on back when the issue was printed. But I just like to show you the layout of this magazine so you can see. Now, I know that this inspiring book here is still in publication because I own it myself, but I do not know if these are still in publication, guys, because I do not own them. But they do feature some inspiring books in every issue. And there are more points of interest here, just so that you can see the layout. My Little Pony. Hopefully that won't give me a strike, but you know, couldn't help it. See, they showcase skills, shows and events, which are obviously not current because this is from 2019. And then 5 fab finds for Mother's Day, because guys, here in the UK, Mother's Day is on a different date to you guys across the pond. And actually, it was Mother's Day yesterday here. The 19th of March 2023 was Mother's Day. I am filming this before Mother's Day, so I can't tell you what I got. I will, of course, be featuring it on my channel if it is yarn or crochet related, which I am secretly hoping for. But I hope everyone who is in the UK, but everyone in general who is a mother, had a wonderful day yesterday. Being a mum is both the most hardest but amazing thing I have ever done, and I am very proud of all my children. So yes, Mother's Day was yesterday. That's why it's probably featuring in this issue here. Okay, now we're getting into the retro kitchen ideas, guys. Fine vintage. Hark back to the golden age of pinnies, which we call aprons, pinafore, and pot holders with our kitchen makes, and that is the pinny in question, or the apron as we call them now. There is an oven glove there, guys, and there is a cute little cupcake creation. And in the side bit of this picture there are some pot holders and a teapot cozy, and there are the cupcakes again. Super, super cute and adorable. Love them. Here is a better picture of the pot holders there. Very vibrant. Absolutely love them. There is the teapot cozy, guys. And also, it looks like there are some cup cozies as well. So you do get the patterns for all of the items featured. There is the apron again. There is a better picture of the oven glove. So you get all of those patterns, which is absolutely wonderful. And because there are quite a few objects, the pattern goes on for a while. But the next one is embellish an outfit. And it says true colours, quick to make and super strong. Paula Green's colourful shoe ties are not just a pretty lace. And there they are. This is right up Manfa's street because she loves rainbow. And there is a closer picture of the laces there. Now, they used yarn that I am not familiar with. And they're made using the I-cord technique. I have never done I-cord. Might be something to put on my to-do list. Okay, the next pattern, ombre cardigan, fade into the foreground, full of intricate hookwork and subtle detail. Margaret Hubert's cardi is a lace weight work of art in my favourite colour, pink. So there it is, guys. Pretty, pretty. And there are some other pictures of parts of the cardigan there, so you do get that pattern. Here is a picture of the back view. Oh, and you can see a side view over here as well. Okay, now here is an article. What I love about this magazine is it does put articles in here so that you can sit with a nice cup of tea or coffee and read about featured designers and things like that. So this is Emma's journal from the studio. Emma Friedlander Collins is on a mission to live more sustainably, and she knows just the craft to help her achieve it. So there is a lovely little article about this lady here, who is Emma Friedlander Collins. There is some pictures there. And it goes on to the other page. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Stash busters here, which is always handy. So you can find out all about that lady and what she's doing. Okay, the next pattern is a bobble hat. Make it for Mum, it says. Mind bobbling. Hats off to Alessandra Hayden's pom-pom topped spring topper. Very pretty. I don't actually think my mum would wear that because she is not into the bright in-your-face colours. She doesn't know where I came from because she has a way more muted palette than me. So you get the pattern for that one. Okay, party animal. Who's a good boy then? Not this up all hours party pug, the brain puppy of Irene Strange. So you get the pattern for him. Isn't he adorable with his little party hat on? Super, super cute, and they have used cotton to make this guy. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, there is another good read. Eclectic Stitch. Sarah Jane Hicks, designer at Flow and Dot, has an anything and everything approach to creating in crochet. So this article features Sarah Jane. There is one of her makes there. They have showcased a few of her other items there. This is just a gorgeous setup in my opinion. Love it. Future goals when I actually have a yarn room. And there is Sarah Jane there. If my camera will focus, there she is. Okay, bobble jumper or sweater, if you will. Style with a snuggle factor, stargazing. Mix up a star motif with bobbles and hook yourself a magic kissed casual jumper by Sarah Huntington. And I do like this. This might be a future make. And it's brilliant because I have the pattern right here in my stash. Even got bobble sleeves and a bobble trim, as you can see. Super cute. Now, I'm not a fan of bobbles, but for the right project, I will do them. There is a picture of the back, very plain on the back, but you still have the bobbles at the top of the neckline here and at the bottom here. Cute. Okay, we are at the hook to hook, guys. It's Mum's the word. We challenge 2 designers to come up with a fab design, each using the same yarn. Which is your favourite? And this week they used the Shepier's Katona. I love both of them. It's going to be hard for me to choose. So this one here is by Eleonora Tully. And this one is by Heather Gibbs. Now, for me, although this is much more work, I like the aesthetic of this one more. But for a simpler design, I also love the cute butterflies. But if I had to pick between the two, I would go for this one. So guys, let me know down below which one would be your preference. And you can say you would rather receive which one or rather make which one. Now, I would like to receive and make the cats, just saying. So you get the pattern for those. Okay, there's another good read article, Year of the Dragon, the spectacular success story of wool couture. Now those are some big balls of yarn. Look at those knitting needles. Wowzers. And here is some of the photos featured in that article. So another good read there, guys, which does go over onto the other page. They obviously love that super, super, super jumbo yarn. Awesome. Spin Me Round. The circles of Esme Crick's stunning throw create a mesmerising treat for the eyes. And there it is, guys. Don't forget, guys, you can change up the colour palette to suit your decor or your tastes. And I am just going to try and show it laid out flat there. Not my style, but I can understand that it would be others. Okay, geometric cowl. Soft lines. Get hooking Kate Alinari's gorgeous cowl for Mother's Day moments. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, now it is telling you what is featured in the next issue. So next week we'll be having a look at some of these guys. It says pale and interesting pastel home projects, coral jumper, which I believe might be this one, the secret to perfect pom-poms, easy granny scarf, Easter decoration, mosaic treetops throw, and rainbow cushion. The extra for next week's was the exclusive Easter wreath kit plus Easter amigurumi book. Now I do have some of the extras, but not all of them, and when we have gone through all these issues I will showcase the ones that I still have. Okay, Crochet Colour Class. It's a grey area. In her colour series, Kate Bruning shares her love of monochrome. And she's made some crochet pebbles. How cute are they? So, going mono. So, colour theory. Here we go. All of these monochrome shades work well together. That is the pebbles featured just before now. Here are some inspirational photos. And here are some suggested colour palettes. And then Rolling Stones, bring this beautiful pebble bunting into your home for a natural delight. So she has made some of the crochet pebbles and made bunting to decorate with. Cute. Not something I think I would have, but I like the idea. Okay, yarn reviews, new season. Now, I do list the yarns that they reviewed. However, I don't take too long on it because I don't know if you can still get these. So, you always get a little mini pattern for the motifs because that is their way of showcasing the yarns used. And it says time for some bloomin' lovely crochet because it is a flower motif. And that is how short the pattern is. Okay, so this issue they featured the Shepya's Namaste, the Rowan Moordale, Stylecraft Monet, Rico Designs Creative Ito Ero, King Cole Twirly Tweed, and Karen X Pantone. So you can find out what their opinions are on all of those. Right, guys, this is the section where it's called Show Us Yours. This is where readers of the issue have made some of the patterns from previous issues and sent in photographs of their makes. So it is a chance for the magazine to highlight their readers, which is wonderful. There we go. And there is always a survey, and in that issue they asked, what would you like for Valentine's Day? 5% said chocolate, 8% said flowers, 14% said romantic dinner with a typo, and 73% said yarn. There you go. Okay, so the crochet workshop this week is changing colour. Make the most of colour work techniques. So they run you through some of the colour changing techniques. that you can do in your projects, which is always handy. It's like a little masterclass. And then when you have read that and tried it, there is always a pattern, and this time it's a notebook cover. Dive right in. Test your new skills to hook up this notebook cover using different colourwork techniques by Becky Skews. And how adorable is that? Absolutely love it. So you get the pattern for that one. And then in every issue, it takes you through your basic skills and techniques if you are a complete beginner, with photos to help you along the way. Lots of handy information. This is in every issue. Here are the charts that I always feature. Here are the abbreviations used within the magazine. Crochet hook conversion between UK metric and US. Which hook do I use for what weight yarn? And then the most important bit is the UK and US conversion for stitches. So the UK half treble is the US half double, guys. Then they give you the charts and diagrams that were featured in some of the projects. There are some more. The last pattern is an avocado cushion. Smashed hit. This easy, super chunky avocado cushion from Samantha Fornino is just ripe for the hooking. It said great for teens. Well, I'm not a teen, but I love it. How cute is he? And then on the back, guys, I'm going to try and not show you too much of the pattern. They've put some pom-poms on the back. I don't think I'd put the pom-poms on, but it is super cute. And then the last article is always a hooky treasure, prized possession. A spontaneous design entry took Alessandra Hayden's crochet career in a completely new direction. And that is all the info about that there. And that to me looks like mosaic. So that, guys, was issue 81, a bumper edition with lots and lots of patterns to feature and showcase. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of some notifications that have popped up on my screen. So yes, beautiful patterns, lots of inspiration, absolutely. This has got to be one of my favourite issues. There is lots in here that I think I would like to make, including those cupcakes, the avocado cushion, the bobble jumper. So watch this space. You never know if Manfa is going to make any of the patterns from these magazines at some point. So I hope you enjoyed going through that magazine with me, guys. I really do appreciate your time. It is, of course, Monday, therefore there is a whole week of crafting goodness to come. There is content here every single day, so please stay tuned. But until I see you in the next one, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one, or around the YouTube streets. Bye, guys. Love you loads.